Hello guys. Today in ServiceNow Pro Solutions, we are going to see some of the topics of the moment. We are of course talking about artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT. In today's video, we will see how we can integrate our instance with ChatGPT with the objective of being able to have an interactive chat with which to interact. Throughout this series of videos we will see different utilities of the API that ChatGPT provides us. For now, in the first two videos we will see how we can integrate our instance through the REST API and how we can use it in the code. So let's start. First we will see how we can obtain the ChatGPT API Key. To do this we will go to openai.com. And once here we will register, or if we already have an account we will log in with our user through the login button. And once logged in it will take us to the next page where we will select the API option. When the page loads, in the menu on the left we will select API Keys. And we will press the Create New Secret Key button. Now we will only have to assign it a name. In our case we will call it Pro Solutions Key 2024 and we will press Create Secret Key. We will have to copy the key that provide us, since we will be the one that we will use to authenticate from the REST call. And in this way we would have our key. Now we will test that it works correctly from Postman. This way we can test that everything is fine before starting to create anything in our instance. To do this we will go to Postman. And we will create a collection that we will call ChatGPT. And we will press the Add a Request button and assign a name to this call. In our case we will call Test1. We will have to select that it is a post type call. And as the endpoint we will call the URL https://api.openai.com/v1/chat/completions. We will have to add two new headers. On the one hand the content type to which we will assign the value application/JSON. And on the other hand the authorization to which we will assign the value of bearer plus the key that we obtained previously. Finally, we are going to move on to the part of the body where we must select the raw option. And we will put a JSON like the following wherein the set that appears user will be the question that we are asking the artificial intelligence. In this case we will ask how I become the best ServiceNow developer. Although we know that the answer is by watching the ServiceNow Pro Solutions videos. We are going to press the Save button and we will launch the call. If it takes a while like in this case, it is usually good because it means that we have managed to connect correctly. And indeed, we see that it returns a response, so our key is working and it is time to move on to the next step. Now that we know that the API key that we have obtained in ChatGPT works correctly, it is time to configure the call in ServiceNow. So let's go to the instance. Once here, the first thing we will do is create an update set to have all the changes grouped together. If you want to see how the update sets work, we recommend that you watch the video that I leave above where we explain everything about them. In the update set creation form we will fill out the necessary fields and press the Submit and Make Current button to start working with that update set. Once done, we will proceed to search for REST message in the search menu. And once the list loads we will press the New button. In the REST message record, we will proceed to fill in the name field. In our case, we will call it ChatGPT. We will also complete the endpoint field. Here we will copy the same thing that we have put in the Postman URL. And once we have copied it, we will save the record. As we can see, the default get method has been created by default. We are going to modify it to convert it into what we need. On the one hand we will change the name field, which we will call main post. And in the HTTP method we will select post. Just as we have done in the postman. We will have to add the headers. On the one hand, we will add the content type, to which we will put application/JSON. And on the other hand the authorization, where we will put bearer plus the API key. And finally we have to fill in the content where, in order to test it from the REST message itself, we are going to put the $, square bracket, body, square bracket. Now, we must proceed to save the record so that the data is recorded. And we will proceed to create the variable substitution to be able to test the REST message. In the name, we must put body just as we have put it between the brackets in the content. In test value, for the moment we are going to paste the body that we have used in postman. Once copied we will press the submit button. And within the HTTP method we will press the link test button. And as we can see, it has returned an answer to the question we asked and a status of 200. We are going to do another test. For example, in the part where we ask we can put it to return a number greater than 3. And as we can see it returns 12. If we copy the answer that it returns, we can ask another question following the thread of the conversation. For example, now we are going to tell it that the number it returns must be less than 5. So the only option left would be to return the number 4. So let's see if it does it right. We are going to copy the content to the variable substitution and press the test button. As we can see it has failed. This must be that we have put something wrong in the body. And indeed, we can see that we are missing a comma. So we are going to add it to the variable substitution and press the test button again. And now we can see that the number 4 has been correctly returned to us. In this way we will have integrated ServiceNow with ChatGPT. In the next video that we will upload we will see how we can use this REST message through a script, with which the possibilities that this would give us are really very great. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and activate the bell. If you have any suggestions or questions, do not hesitate to leave them in the comments box, and we will see you in the next video here, at ServiceNow Pro Solutions.